We are live. I hope. So I am going to. I'm going to wait for the apology before. I'm going to wait on apologizing properly until more people join in. But you can probably hear my voice. I'm not feeling great. Having a bit of a rough morning. I still need to do my little bit of stuff, but let's get myself started. I'm a little unwell today. Unfortunately, after stream yesterday, I kind of passed out after getting I did a little bit of few things for work, and yeah, just today I'm not doing great. Woke up with a very bad headache. And unfortunately, looking at a screen wearing headphones with a headache is not ideal. So, shoot. I gotta step away for a sec. Crap. Sorry about that. Still trying to get myself organized today. I still haven't even eaten breakfast yet. I kind of have it beside me and I'm munching on it as I go. That's what it is. I'm just going to start things slow. I'm just going to enjoy my breakfast while no one's here yet. I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. Let's take advantage of the situation. Home. In case anyone's curious, we're literally just having a piece of cheese and an apple fritter. I hope my eating sounds aren't being picked up by the mic, but I wanted to get live, at least. I'm already running so late. I'm hoping some food will help me feel better. All right. I see the odd viewer pop in from time to time, and they probably just see oh, he's not here. Screw this. In reality, I am here, just munching on my breakfast. I need to get water. I need water. To anyone watching this later down the line, welcome to my most scuffed stream yet. Daily reminder to everyone out there, stay hydrated. If you haven't had any water recently, have some water right now. Much better. Okay, only thing I have to do now is my Discord link. Ba-ba-ba. Getting my Discord link. Remembering to put it in the chat. Wish there was a way to get this to just be pinned automatically, but what are you gonna do? Get my login rewards. Let's start making progress. So, what can we do today? Let's see, for Nilou, I don't think there's any weapons I want to level up for her, so I think that's off the table. Yeah. I think what we're looking for... we just need more talent books. Well, I could put some more points into what she already has, I guess, but I think I want to crown this. I think that's the play. I think it's going to be crowning this. And unfortunately, today's Tuesday, and I do believe Praxis is on Wednesday. Which does mean I cannot farm those today. But what I can farm is the Mora that I'm going to inevitably need to level her up. So, when I think about this logically, I also need to do my weekly bosses. I almost forgot about that. It's also a good way of testing one of these teams out. So, I was thinking, I don't think I want Dia on this team. I know that sounds blasphemous coming from me. Oh, I should probably post in the Discord that the stream's actually up. Oh, Fardaris, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm a little out of sorts today, unfortunately. Very low energy at the moment. I'm a bit under the weather. Oh, maybe I don't need to post in the Discord stream. Yeah, people are coming in. Hello, just someone. How you doing? Yep, no Dia today. Yeah, no, I'm a bit under the weather. Like I started feeling it yesterday. Like I did some stuff for work, and then for whatever reason, my body was like, "You need to go to sleep now." And I just kind of passed out for an hour, and I was just feeling so tired yet all day after that. I was feeling so tired, and then today my cat woke me up at 5 in the morning, which did not help things. I've been desperately just trying to get a bit more sleep before getting started, because I was just like, oh, I feel bad. I feel no bueno. This is ungood. Am I sick? I might be sick. It might just be a lack of sleep, but I might also just be sick. So we're seeing where I'm at. I'll be okay though. I'm currently just thinking, what am I doing? What do I put in this team? Let's see. We got Jean for heals. Put Kazuha in. Oh, actually, that could be fun. So, we put in... no, we put... Zhongling... No. Oh no, that's ungood. That's... you know it's no bueno, and you don't have to stream. Well... I want to keep up my normalcy if I can. You know, I stream the Monday to Friday, and I know I can't. And if I miss a stream, I like to make it up on the weekend, and I know I can't this weekend. So I'm like, you know what? I'll be all right for a couple hours. And who knows? I might even just perk up after going for a little bit. All right, I need to think about this. I want a second pyro unit. Who's a good pyro support? Maybe Bennett? Bennett doesn't do much for Nilou, but he does buff Zhongling. Gets me more energy. As long as you pace yourself, all is well. Oh, thank you. Like I said, I'm going to be taking it slow today. I literally, before you guys got here, I actually ate breakfast on stream. I never do that. I was just slowly munching on my breakfast. Thomas is an idea. There's just not that much for pyro support, is there? Is there like a pyro support that I don't have that I'm missing? That I'm not thinking of? Hello, Yu Wang. How you doing today? That's what I thought, yeah. You know what? For consistency, Toma's not a bad idea. We can go Thomas, Jean, Zhongling, and Nilou.
Where we headed this time?
Because my instinct says Bennett, but like Bennett doesn't do much for Nilou, and I mean double pyro doesn't either. The only reason I want the double pyro is just so I can get Zhongling's burst up quicker for consistency. But do you have a freeze team? I do have a freeze team. Yeah, it's basically this team. I just replaced Diona with Kokomi, and it's a freeze team. But that is my freeze team, but I usually do it as a mono cryo team. Just for fun. I just like it this way. But anyway, we're gonna try this out on Scaramucci. Pyro supports are pretty rare. They're usually about big numbers, yeah. I think it's like you got Zhongling and Thomas. I think that is actually it. At least currently. There might be... I feel like there's one other one I'm missing. For, like, support. Do you think you can make one with Nilou? A freeze team with Nilou? Yeah, actually. I did have something in mind for that. But I haven't quite put it all together yet. Alright, let's see how this... Speaking of... let's see how this works. Oh, the timing seems pretty good. The shield feels good. Give him a little bazapple. And then we'll give him another bazapple. Make sure she gets the energy particles. So still running into the same issue where I don't have the bursts up in time, which sucks. But it's not so bad. It seems like I have to, if I get a little bit of extra energy recharge on both of them, that might fix it. Oh, hello, Mohan. I'm doing okay. I'm a little under the weather. Just getting a weekly boss done in the meantime, but yeah. So clearing this guy up and testing out a bit of a pyro idea, or a vaporize idea for Nilou. And it seems like it's working okay. I definitely need better artifacts for it before I think it's really good. Especially better artifacts for Zhongling, because man, I cannot get her burst up in time. Do you have tortellini? I do not have tortellini. I do not have tartaggles. Though he would, he's not really my playstyle. He's not really what I'm super interested in. Ah, that would explain the damage and health. Okay, hold on. I don't have her DPS set on. Let's grab our Heart of Depth set, which... There's the HP Sands. We have her using that already. We got the Flower. And then we have a free crit rate, one of those, and then we just need to fix her cup, and we're good to go. Yeah, no tortellini. We're gonna steal that. There we... No, hold on, that's not right. Oh, right, because I've... There we go, that looks better. Yeah, so let's see how this goes with this actual setup now, and see how the damage looks. But first part, I have to get through the first phase of this guy. Or I guess this... I have to get rid of his stupid shield. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want to burn to oblivion, though. You can't make me. catch. Also, do you think Diona, Shenhe, and Ayaka would work? Oh, totally. 100%. That's basically my that's basically my cryo team. That team would work fantastically. Also, I do apologize if I'm slow to respond to chat especially for this, because I am somewhat focused on it. Because regardless of how good my characters may or may not be, or how good or bad the team is, this guy hurts. There we go. Yeah, I'll try a freeze team next, actually. I had a couple ideas for it. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, has to be Toma. Uh-oh. We might have a problem on our hands. Oh, no, Jean can do it. Just barely. Let's see if Toma can do it. Toma can't do it. Uh-oh. Come on, Jean. You're... Be the legend you were born to be. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was close. And we pop everything. Alright, that was a 76k hit. Now, I mean, granted, we're doing extra damage because it's Scaramucci, but still, 34ks on this is not bad. That's not bad. Now, what did I miss in the chat? Oh, I want to skip to Fridays. Yeah, look, I understand. I feel that. It's fine. I have a paper due tomorrow and a presentation. I'm so tired. I'm also tired. I hope your presentation and your papers go well, but I get where you're coming from. It's rough. First day of school tomorrow. Oh my. First day of school, really? What the... In the middle of the spring, wow. That's a good question for our days. Are you looking forward to it? Because I didn't used to I used to dread my first days of school, unless it was until I got to college. Then I looked forward to it. But okay, all right, not bad for a first run. Now I do want to do this. Let's see what a freeze team would look like. So I don't want to take this team apart because, you know, we just don't do that. So we'll do this one. So I want to do Diona as the healer, but I want that Animo shred. So you know what? I think Jean's just gonna get a lot of use here. No. Oh no. I literally don't learn anything. That's unfortunate. Well, I don't know what to say about that. Just do your best. I know. I don't know what grade you're going into or anything like that, but I say that school. There's much to be learned in school still, even if it doesn't feel like it. So it would be Shenhe. Or, no, it would be you. And we'll do Jean. Jean's getting a lot of use out of this because she's a great filler healer. I've been accepted in the high school. But you have to wait a year. Ah. Soon then. Now you got this. You'll be alright. I believe in you. And then we'll grab Nilou, and then we'll grab Shenhe.
Ready for anything.
Okay, so this team doesn't use Diona like you originally suggested, but it uses Jean instead, just for the additional damage. But halfway through grade 6. Oh. Yeah, I hope your high school will be fun. It's something to look forward to and prepare for, right? Yeah, I agree with that. High school was my first year of high school sucked. I'm not gonna deny that. But my like after the first year, and I kind of like got into the groove of things, I started to really enjoy it and had a good time. The campus is really nice. Hell yeah! Sounds like you got yourself into a good school moving forward, so that'll be good. All right, let's throw this boss, or let's throw this team at the another weekly boss. Most people hate getting Jean, but she's not that bad. She really isn't. She's really good. She's a great unit for when you need that healer slot filled up by someone. All right, let's try this. Now, I will keep her like that because a lot of her damage she will be just doing damage with her burst with this setup, but we'll see. High school was a lot better than elementary for me. Yep. Jean's great. Wish I had her. And also Ice E. Don't worry. Jean is one of those units. Like I didn't get her until like somewhat recently, and I was actually very happy that I did because I'm like, oh hey, I finally got Jean. I can do something with her. So we'll give this a shot. Wait a minute. Hold on, something's wrong. Am I in combat? Yeah, I'm in combat. Hold on, I gotta dip out of this. I forgot to switch my weapon back because Nilou was borrowing the Mist Splitter. Oopsie doodles. I'm probably better prepared for college and high school than the rest of this year. Oh. This is definitely an interesting situation to be. It's a good situation to be in, but an interesting one. Just keep that in mind as the goal for now. And the rest of the year will pass really fast. That is true. You set your eyes on the prize, and just do what you got to do to get to it. And start. All right, so I think I said this before, but a freeze team on a weekly boss is not going to be great, but it does let me. This guy has some ads during his fight, so it does actually let me test some stuff. Let's test the basics of it. Okay, just gotta get cryo on him. Get the cryo aura, or the... that. Yeah, not bad. So the idea being here that I could use the Hydro Aura from Nilou as like a really easy way to do constant freezes. Again, like I said though, this boss is not going to be a good way of testing that, but... ow. Please don't go underground, please don't go underground, please don't go underground, ow. Okay, first phase, easy. Thanks for the encouragement. Yeah, no problem. I think Fardaris did a better job than I did, but yeah, definitely. I think you're going to be all right. You're going to do good. All right, everyone, come here. Oh yeah, that's actually really nice. Check this out. It's just a easy bake freeze wherever I go. And hold on, I want to read the chat for a sec. Yesterday my day was good because of you. I got good sleep. Happy to help. At least one of us did. I did not get good sleep yesterday, but I'm glad I could help. And you should get someone to join your world so you can get to the Heart Island. I know what you're talking about, actually. Yeah, you get a chest if you go there, right? If you go there with another person. I don't know if I've ever done that before.
Wind, hear me.
Oh, let's get our little, our freeze aura.
Unleash. My apologies.
I think I might switch up the order a little bit. Oh, this guy. Oh dear. I don't appreciate that at all.
This dance is for you.
Get some damage.
Take your true form. Kamisato art.
This guy's being a jerk. These guys are being jerks too. I don't appreciate that one bit. Cut that out. Get my heal going. Oh yeah, and an achievement. Ooh, I like achievements. I'm trying to think if I've done it before. I know I've been to the island, because there's a Geoculus there. But I don't know if I've ever done it with another person. I just know that's a thing. I actually learn a lot of this stuff from YouTube Shorts, funny enough. Because I usually browse through YouTube Shorts in the morning. And lo and behold, they get offered a lot of Genshin Impact stuff. It would be, what a shock, am I right? So every time I do this boss, I can't help but notice the Kingdom Hearts sounding music. Swirl it. I think he dodged me. Yep, he dodged. Oh, no, I hit him. Where are the shields? Where are the shields? Give me a shield. Give me a shield, please. Oh! I apparently got moved out of it. I think he pushed me. Hold on, I need to go. Gene needs some hash browns. Gene, quickly, just shove these hash browns right down your throat. It's fine. You're fine. Why? What happened yesterday? Oh, with my sleep? Oh, I was just, after stream, I passed out for a little bit, and then, because I wasn't feeling well. And then I just kind of didn't sleep very well tonight. Also, I love the Phase 3 music. Agreed. Right, I'm gonna go touch some grass. That's not a bad idea. I always recommend touching a little bit of grass every day. Fun. I always say that the first thing I do after stream is after I get lunch, and then I touch grass. In that order. I will say that on this boss, he's actually not too hard. He doesn't have a lot of health. He's a glass cannon, though. He hits like a dump truck. It's like an absolute dump truck made out of biceps. Alright, give me a shield. Give me a shield. Thank you. Don't push me out this time, please, and thank you. Thank you. Alright, not bad. But my favorite is Scaramouche's boss theme. The call and answer structure between the choir and the soloist is amazing. I agree. It's a really good boss theme. And if you're still here, just someone, I hope you enjoy your grass touching session. Thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by. You know, I always say, like, even if you didn't stops by for just a little bit, I appreciate it a lot. And I know that it's going to be a little wonky today because I started late today. So, and is that good? Is there anyone that would want an HP main stat helmet with double crit stat? Is that a thing for anyone? I don't think so, right? No, I'm coping out of my mind. No, I'm good. That's not it. That's definitely not the sauce. Alright, so I don't really need to do any of the other bosses, I don't think. I might do Raiden Shogun this week, maybe. Crit damage is pretty good. It is good. It's a good good substats, but it's HP main stat. I just don't know who I would put that on. Like, is there a character that would want an HP main stat on their helmet, or their circlet, rather, that would actually, matter on? There might be, I'm just not thinking of them right now. Alright, so I'm going to condense this resin. Then I think the play is actually going to be ley lines. I think it's money ley lines. I think that's the play. Because as of tomorrow, we live in the Praxis domain. We are getting books. But before that, I do want to get my my daily commissions done. Mostly just for a little bit of extra resources, and so I don't forget to do them later. But I'm gonna speed through this dialogue because I've done this domain on stream, or this commission on stream a number of times. We all know what Yasmin wants. She wants us to, spray her smelly solution all over tree branches. And then the children will become upset, and then the gentleman will become upset, and then the mushrooms will show up, and it'll be a whole thing. But while we're speeding through this, I'm going to ask a question. How many of you have been playing Honkai Star Rail? Because I've been playing it quite a bit, and this comes up in stream a couple times, but the reason I'm actually asking for a reason this time, is because I think I'm becoming spoiled by Honkai Star Rail's commission system. Like it's dailies. Because rather than, doing 4 quests and then talking to an NPC, you do 1 quest if you want, and then everything else is just stuff you do throughout the day. You do a certain kind of domain. You do a, what else was there in that list? Like, fight a certain number of enemies. And just stuff like that. It was just stuff you just do. I am playing it? Yeah. I'm just wondering, what do you think of that, for those who are playing it, what do you think of the commission system? Do you like it? Do you think it's better than Genshin's? I downloaded it, but I'm on the fence. I haven't had time to sit down for it yet, with all my university work. But I am not sure about the combat yet. It feels very slow to me. Well, if you don't like if you like the turn-based combat, I think there's a lot there. Like, it starts slow, but I found it ramped up decently well. Granted, I think you have to like turn-based combat first. If you don't like turn-based combat to begin with, it's not going to vibe. It's probably not going to gel with you. But if you do, I think there's a good game there. Because it does definitely it speeds up quite a bit. But yeah, I will say that definitely the commission system is, I prefer it way more than Genshin's. Because it is so fast just to get all your dailies done, and you do it just by playing the game, rather than having to do like these side things. Look at that, just freeze wherever I go. Oh, cool, I'm even getting free mushrooms. I need mushroom parts. Believe me, I need so many mushroom parts. Oh, what do we got here? Yeah, I'm not a big video gamer. More tactical TTRPGs. Tactical RPGs? Or I'm not sure about that one. So Genshin is currently, along with Breath of the Wild, my main exposure to games. So I'm going to give it a fair shot. But I'm going to take my time with it. That's a fair sentiment. I think with a lot of games, it's a good idea. It's not a bad idea to just kind of like, go at your own pace. Also, I want to change this order a little bit, but I need to check something to make sure this will work. Oh, tabletop RPGs. I was mostly wrong. Tabletop RPGs are very tactical a lot of the time, but that neither here nor there. I don't know why I had such a hard time, because I play tabletop RPGs. I think I should have known that. Okay, I need to check durations. 10 to 15 second duration, but it's mostly about the hits, and then the burst is 12 seconds, so it should be fine. I'll try it like that. Yeah, tabletop RPGs like Dungeons and Dragons, Warhammer, and that kind of stuff. Because like, I'm a D&D guy. Sorry, excuse me. I'm a D&D guy myself. I used to play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons back in the day. Back in the day. I do still play every now and again, but it's few and far between. Oh, good, another combat challenge. This is good, actually. This gives me a chance to see if this order works better.
Happy to oblige.
We do this, we do this, and then hopefully we have enough time to get the aura going. I want to make sure I get the most out of my aura.
Embrace the ice.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Think I might have something here. And yes, D&D is my main one. I DM. Oh, you're a rare breed, I see. Hard pressed to find a DM nowadays. I play Warhammer with my brother, and recently also Call of Cthulhu. I've never played Call of Cthulhu, but I am aware of it. How is it? Is it fun? Because it always sounded interesting. It always sounds fun, but I've never tried it myself.
Wind, hear me.
Alright. Get our aura going.
All eyes on me. Whirling snow.
Oh, this guy does not want to stay frozen. He wants to fight with me, I see.
My apologies. Transfiguration. All my strength.
Not bad. It's fun. A lot more dangerous. 20 hit point max, very punishing sanity system, so you need to be more tactical. I mean, given the subject matter, it makes sense. You know, Call of Cthulhu, you're dealing with, like, you know, extra, otherworldly monsters, and you're just, like, a dude. So on paper, you're at quite the disadvantage. It's like you're a 4-year-old trying to fight Hulk Hogan. I mean, like, it's just not happening. Yep, it captures the Eldritch horror vibe very well. Ooh. That sounds like a lot of fun if you get, like, the right setting for it, you know? Like, you get in the right mood. I'm talking, like, you know, you in middle of the night, couple friends over, lights are out, you're, like, you know, candle-lit sessions. Like, man, you could, you really, like, set, like, a mood. Get some real spoops going. Oh yes, but you have a far wider variety of skills and you're a lot more open to what you can attempt. It's very atmospheric for sure. Cool. Might have to look into giving that a try. Might have to convince a few friends of mine to get together one day and give it a shot. Might be a little easier to set up than D&D even, because man, getting a D&D session going is rough. I'm sure you know all about that. Mushrooms. Come hither, mushrooms. You have been chosen. You have been chosen to become level up materials for my Nilou.
Whirling snow.
On an unrelated note, thankfully I'm using a cryo team, which makes farming these mushrooms very, very good and very easy. Yep, it's very episodic, so most scenarios are one-shots. Ooh. That actually sounds, that sounds pretty appealing, actually, because, like I said, getting a group together to regularly play can be a real pain in the tush. Yeah, playing D&D is the hardest thing about playing D&D. Yep. Oh, God forbid if you get a group together. You finally get a group together, and then you have that one guy. You know the guy. You know the one I'm talking about.
You for completing.
You know, the kleptomaniac rogue that tries to attack all the NPCs. You know the guy. And also, welcome back, Just Someone. How was the grass? Has that grass been thoroughly touched?
Look,
Do you feel better about yourself and others? Flavorful? Oh my. Always the one guy. Always. It's true. No offense to the one guy. But you know who you are. They're not watching this stream probably, but they know who they are. Yeah, so while you were gone, you've been playing around more with this freeze team, and I think this might actually be viable. I might actually do some messing around with this some more, because it's not bad. The only thing I want to change right now is I want to get some better pieces for Jean if I can. Like, I mean, if I want to make an easy upgrade, I just, you know, throw Skyward Blade on her and be done with it, but... You know, throw Skyward Blade on her... Oh god, fix her artifacts. Oh jeez, what happened? Oh, right. There we go, fixed. I swallow it whole. Please don't eat grass, it messes up human teeth real bad. I swallow it whole, so don't worry. Oh my. What is happening? Also, hi Azel, how you doing today? How is life treating you? Welcome to the stream. We're currently testing out a freeze Nilou. Freeze support Nilou. And we're testing it by farming Mora because if I'm planning on crowning her, we're gonna need money. Remember me from before? Oh yeah, I've seen you come in here a couple times now. If you were one of the ones that gave me an alternate name to say, I'm sorry, I don't remember. I'm so bad with the names. When someone comes in here and says, oh, my name is actually this, I'm like, I'll remember that. No, I won't. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna watch the stream. Cool, cool. Welcome, welcome. No worries. Hope you have a good time. There's a few people who come by, a few regulars who've been coming by the stream, and they change their names, but they want me to remember the old name, and I'm like, I don't remember. I barely remember my own name some days.
positions. Samantha, my apologies.
I tell you, I'd forget my own name if I didn't hear it so much. I'm pulling for Baiju. You? Probably not now. I actually rolled all the way to Pity, and I got my 5-star. I got a Jean. So now I'm thinking I'm going to be saving for the next little while until the next character banner that I really want comes out. So, I'll be giving it a go. So, probably not pulling for Baiju anymore. He had his chance. He didn't want to come home. I changed my mind. I'm pulling Ganyu. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Ganyu's great. Also, nice gameplay. Love from India. Oh, thank you, VK. Welcome to the stream. We're testing some stuff out, and it's actually working shockingly well. You get the freeze going, you get the aura going, and then I could just freeze for days, free of charge. Wow. I'm actually kind of liking this, not gonna lie. And on top of that, Nilou can sneak in a burst every now and again, and her burst actually hits pretty hard, so you know what? Wait, AFK. No worries, no worries. Take your time. Also, this long walk, all for a single ley line. Fingers crossed this is actually mushrooms, because if this is mushrooms, I'm a very happy camper. If it's not mushrooms, well, you know, can't win them all. And it's definitely not a mushroom.
I swear by my sword. Manifest. Here. Sakura swirl. Whirling snow.
That was pretty good. Not bad at all. We need more money. Also, after this, we might actually go and do that bit more of that event that came out yesterday. Because, like I said, most of what I need to get Nilou off the ground is resources. Because, man, leveling up characters is a pricey endeavor. There is a reason why I've hit 2 Mora more than once on this stream, so... I'm, as they say, very broke.
Your coming was foretold.
Was foretold.
Take your troop.
That was just the one enemy. Weird. Where is the next one? Way up there. Ugh. They're so far away from each other over here. I have to go up here now. It is unnecessarily expensive. Welcome back, Hazel. Welcome back. Yeah, seriously, if you want to get a character leveled up, it is kind of brutal sometimes. I mean, I get it. It's all part of the gameplay loop. I understand. But maybe there's some things they could, to be... I don't think they need to tone back on some things. I think they need to give us a little bit more of certain resources. Just some of them. I think some of them are just a smidge too slow. Alright, I want you to come to me. I want you to come over here. Okay, you know what? Actually, no, I don't want you to come over here anymore.
Hear me. Do your master's bidding. My will and this dance is for you.
Do that. Get our aura going. Switch back to Ayaka.
Take flight.
Then we can just deliver the freeze. It's the freeze delivered at home. I'm kind of digging it. Wow, I've never met someone this nice before. Really? Oh, I'm not that nice. I'm like normal nice.
Take your troop. Positions.
Me being Oop, hold on a second. I'm being harassed by this Hilitril here. Just need to deal with him real fast before I can focus on the chat again. There we go. Much better. Anyway, me being an AR-49 9-year-old Genshin player, well, I just think it's a good idea to be friendly and nice to everyone you can, right? That's my I guess my advice for the day. Just be just be nice to each other. It's a good idea. I just try to be sociable and friendly to everyone I come across when I can, you know? What is mean of Norman nice? I think normal nice. Yeah, just normal nice. I just try to treat people like, the same. Give everyone, the same level of respect that I give everyone else. If it's any consolation, I don't know either. I barely know what I'm talking about sometimes. For those who just joined in the stream, I'm a bit under the weather today, so I'm a little out of sorts. So I'm not completely as laser focused as I normally am. I know. I try to make sure I give everyone a fair amount of it. I try to respond to everything in the chat as best I can. Also, I have a new quest, apparently? Oh. Oh, jeez. After completing some training assignments... Who's not available? Zervan is busy. Ugh. I want to see the builds. Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. So for this setup, I'm doing Ayaka as, the most, Miss-Splitter. Because, you got the best weapon, might as well use it. If I wasn't using this, I'd be using, Jade Cutter or Black Sword or something like that. For artifacts, I'm using a 2-piece Cryo damage set and a 2-piece Shimenawa's just for attack percentage. And the pieces look like this. Got myself a nice crit rate headpiece. A really nice cryo damage cup. Pretty good attack sands. And again, a pretty good feather and a decent flower. So Ayaka's like the main focus for this build, and it's good. Good stat distribution. It all looks good.
As a jeweler cherished.
I'm using Jean as my healer because I want to have the 4-piece VV bonus on her, so I can get that little bit of extra bonus damage. Using Skyward Blade on her. Again, the stats are kind of less relevant, but you know, there they are. Hey, it's Wims. I mean Kira. I mean Dab. Hi, how's it going? Shenhe is a weirdly an okay crit ratio, but her attack is 3,447. Using Lithic Spear and just as much much attack as I can stack in her artifacts as I physically can, just to take advantage of how her scaling works. Intense coughing, very intense. And then Nilou is set up for a hydro damage build right now. For this team specifically, just to get that little bit of extra damage on her burst. But other than that, she's here for the aura and not much else. There's the stats. They don't matter as much, but for this setup, they don't matter that much. But yeah, that is the builds. That is what I'm doing right now. And I gotta say, I'm kind of digging it, though. It feels pretty good. Calm down, these builds are too good. They're alright. To be fair, this is based on my cryo team, and I will say that my cryo team is probably my best build. Yes, hello, Kira. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the only other team that I have that's like probably like remotely close to this as far as like build goes is like my Noelle. Like my Geo team, because, you know, Nilou's crit rate is 116. It is because she is not built very well right now, ironically. It's mostly Jade Cutter. Mostly Jade Cutter. Jade Cutter gives 44.1% crit rate, which is a lot. And then for artifacts, she's using a crit rate helmet. But I would normally be like, this is probably this is more so what it would look like normally. So now, this is a lot better. Now I'm not overstacking crit. But to answer the question, though, it is Jade Cutter. Jade Cutter's kind of amazing. Maybe someone can answer me this question, because I don't actually know. Is Jade Cutter on the standard banner still? Or not still, but is it on the standard banner? Because I feel like it is, but I'm not sure. Oh, I have to do the quest first. Well. What quest do I have to do? As the cover on his light shows. Cool. Looks like we gotta do more quests because I can't do the event without doing all these quests first. I don't think it is. You know what? Let's, I will actually Google this, so I'll know for sure then. A lot of people say Noelle is very bad, but she's great. I agree. People who say Noelle is bad don't know what they're talking about. They are, as I like to say, mistaken. So, Genshin Impact Standard Banner Weapons. Okay, so the reason I thought that it might be on the Standard Banner is because Jade Spear is on the Standard Banner, but let's find out. So, Standard Banner includes Amos Bow, Lost Prayer, Jade Spear, Wolf's Gravestone, A Kill of Avonia, all the Skyward weapons. And yeah, it looks like Jade Cutter's not there. Dang. Whose weapon is Jade Cutter's then? Because I hope Jade Cutter gets put back onto a banner. It's great. Oh, Zervon, I want to do the event, please. Huh. Yeah, it's weird. Jade Spear being on the standard banner, but Jade Cutter not. That's so strange to me. Oh, so the chaplet just grows out of your head. Well, this didn't go as we thought, but I guess you've got your twin horn chaplet now, Sarouche. You look much more reliable than before. Hey, you got a cool hat now. Haha, of course. I am the destined Bloomguard after all. Now I need only offer myself as sacrifice to extinguish the sign of a Pausha. I don't think that's how this works. And there you go, ruining our impression right away. Jadefall's Splendor isn't on the standard banner either, of course. Oh. Well, okay, then who is Jade Cutter associated with, then? That's so weird. Because most weapons that aren't on the standard banner are associated with a character. Heck, even some of the ones that are associated with a character, but I'm just wondering if it'll ever be back on the weapon banner, then. Because that would suck that people don't get a chance to get Jade Cutter anymore, and that the last time it ever showed up was just before Iato came out. Anyway, but since you got the chaplet, Sarouche, now we can go find the great song of Kavarana thing, right? Paimon remembers Nasujuna saying that we'll need to collect enough of those great songs if we want to perform the rite of his, and then we can pass through the dankness. But who knows if his words can be relied on or not? Yeah, he does not know what he's talking about. That is the rite of Chinvat. Now, is this Nasejuna you speak of from the Order of Skeptics? To think that any human remembers that rite. I thought that it had been lost. I don't know, honestly. You know, I feel like Jade Cutter is supposed to be, oh god, it's probably, Kaching's weapon. Oh no. Oh no, it's never coming back, is it? Well, hopefully it's not lost to time, because that would be an absolute travesty. I did once travel alongside human heroes to cross the darkness through the rite and cleanse the impurities tainting the mother tree. Hey, looks like he wasn't mistaken then. But when that happened, I was the one who personally used the Kavarana to repair the seal that held the darkness at bay. Later, I was the one who fused the strongest Kavarana collected there into 5 great songs, which I used to purify the land. The skeptics should not have knowledge of the great song's existence if they relied merely on their traditional records. Maybe Nasejuna is just interested in researching documents. I'm telling you, I don't trust the guy. Oh, that makes sense. It's going to be like Hunter's Path and Beacon in Limbo forever. Seriously, just throw them on the standard banner. I don't know why they didn't just throw the weapons on the standard banner. Like, you're putting the characters associated with them on the standard banner. Give them the weapon, too, please. Have some mercy. We need more bacon. We need more bacon of Red Sea, and I know I said that horribly wrong, and I will continue to say it wrong. Anyway. Maybe there are some documents he found elsewhere, and that you don't know about, Zerva. I'm telling you, the guy's like an Abyss Herald or something. I don't trust him. That would make him all the more suspicious, as I understand it. There are indeed others who would be interested in the great songs. All the same, with you there, I believe such small matters should be no obstacle. In any case, Sarouche has only just obtained the chaplet, and cannot collect enough Kavarana. If we wish to conduct the rite of Chinvat now, we'll need the power of the great songs. At that time, after I first scattered the monsters that had invaded the Sea of Flowers, the great songs were scattered across the land. Only one was hidden by me within the waters of Sunyata Lake here, kept away for future time of need. Now that Sarouche has obtained the authority to touch the great songs, you can go to obtain this one. As for the rest, you shall seek them out for yourself. Safeguard them well. Do not let them fall into the hands of suspicious people. I would ask you to take care of Sarouche for me. Though she may have obtained the acknowledgement of Kavarana, I fear that wisdom and intelligence have never been prerequisites to becoming a Bloomguard. You just called her an idiot. Alright, so now is the person still busy? Can I play the game now? Okay, now I'm going to talk to them again so I can play the mini-games. Let me do the event, please. It appears the first part of our training went well. Yeah, you can say so. I think it was alright. Yeah, maybe it was a bit too easy for Sarouche. Yeah, give her something hard to do. Then I look forward to seeing her coming performance. Alright, about listening to Sarouche tell stories, it turned out that Sarouche went through a rebellious phase. Speak no more of this. Ah. Anyhow, I have finally shed that stage of my life. The important thing is that now I, with my Yasnapati and the Pale Floater, recalled the history following the birth of the Pari, and spoke of the familiars of the forest and their special festival. The fact that we, as Pari, do not have such celebrations of our own makes me troubled. Do you not feel the same way, Elder? If it were up to me, we should let humans attend the Pari festival and hear from them the praises they sing for the Pari. Afterwards, I shall pick the best singer. To my knowledge, Festival Utsava is not a day that to be willfully and wastefully spent. Paimon always thought Sarusha's desire to get humans to record her deeds was different from other Pari. Is that also the influence of the Order of Skeptics? That is the very reason why recalling and pondering the past is significant. Whatever happens, I look forward to seeing her coming performance. Alright, so now we can actually do the trials now. We can actually do the event again. Can I teleport to it? Nope. No, I want to go. Let me play. Let me play the game. I'm not gonna lie, I like these mini games though. They're kind of like problem-solving puzzles. So let's give it a shot. What's this one gonna be? Is this gonna be similar to the other one I did, or is this something different? Oh, yep, something different. In intrepid impulse, Sarusha must reach the destination within the time limit. Sounds easy enough. The more time Sarusha has left upon completion, the more valiant Corolla she obtains. Alright, more terminology. Yeah, it is fun. I think so. I agree. During the trial, get close to glowing wreaths to borrow their power and sprint forward over certain distances to temporarily expand your collection AoE for variable valiant Corollas. Oh my goodness, there's so much terminology. Sleet Dross fruit also exists within this trial. Avoid being hit by them. Sarusha's vision will be briefly disrupted, and the time remaining in the trial will also decrease, resulting in a lower final score. Oh my god, there's so much terminology in this area. Okay, so collect the flowers, don't touch the goober. Fly through rings. Okay. It's just like Superman 64. And if anyone knows what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. Superman 64, just flying through rings. Oh, it's like a little... It's a little like a flying trial. It's kind of alright. I don't mind it. I'm pretty good at these. I used to play a lot of Star Fox when I was a kid. Yeah, I can handle this. It's just like Star Fox. Time remaining, 3 minutes and 1 second. How much score? I got 4,800 score. Let's see how much I needed. Actually, no, I'll check that after. No, I'll check it now. I'll forget the number otherwise. So I got 4,800 score. How much score did I need? I think I overkilled it a little bit. Overkilled it just a smidge. Oh, is that going to be above ground or below ground? Let's check below ground first. Also, yeah, I don't know if I read this already, but yeah, it's pretty chill. It is very chill. I'm down with a chill event every now and again, you know? Oh, this is the take a picture one. The Deceased. Oh, okay, this was pretty easy last time. It was a little finicky last time, but... So... Alright, so I just need to find the sweet spot. Alright, so... Hold on. Just try to find that right angle. This one's a little finicky. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. So, yeah, I just gotta be further back. Can't go that much further back. Oh. Oh. Yep, okay, I got it. There we go, easy. Trial success. At least this one's not like timed or anything. I can just kind of figure it out. I just figure it out, get points. Wait, Paimon remembers this place. We've been here before. Well, it does leave an impression. We got the horrifying wee nut just chilling there. It sure scared Paimon pretty good. Scared me pretty good. I don't want to fight a wee nut. I hate these things. Paimon remembers that Sarush said that this wee nut got sealed here because it was unlucky. Though, what does it have to do with Sarush's training? Huh. Zervan actually meant to say, aha, behold, Sarush, behold the fate of the unfortunate. My elder is no pari of such idle nature. Back to the topic. Though I did not elaborate on the wee nut in detail, when we passed through here earlier, the catastrophe that caused it should be familiar to you. The one that happened 500 years ago? Everything happened 500 years ago, I'm telling you. Indeed, the wee nut must have been frozen in an instant. As it has been crystallized, its form remains in perpetuity. It's as if it would start burrowing through the earth again once unsealed. This moment will be frozen in time. Hey, wait a minute, that's the Kaya line. Kaya says that. This moment will be frozen in time. Ah, Paimon doesn't want to end up like that. Who does? That sounds terrible. That sounds awful. You say what happened to the wee nut happened in an instant. Oh, no. Just thinking about that scares Paimon. Don't worry, Paimon, it won't happen. Yeah. Paimon won't let something so horrible happen to Sprix either. You better not. If this ever happens to me, this is your fault. Then you should thank us Pari. During those days of ruin, many species and races, including the Pari, gave their lives. Sometimes even things more precious than their lives. Their sacrifices are why we are spared from facing the same irrevocable fate. And just so, as I was not there to witness the catastrophe, when this land faces danger once again, I must take action. Then, from what you're saying, this wee nut is even older than you are. Which should also make it your elder? However, it will not be returning to life. It has been sealed in its crystallized state for centuries. Perhaps the only fate that awaits it now is gradual dissolution. That's kind of messed up, actually. Oh my goodness. More sus Kaya lines. No surprise there. Kaya sure likes to say things, doesn't he? He sure likes saying things. With how severe the loss of life was during the catastrophe, the wee nut, like countless other unfortunate souls, were frozen at the moment that calamity struck. But many more suffered even graver fates than this poor fool, before us, for they had already worn away beneath the grinding passing of time itself. To this day, nothing remains of them, not memory nor memorial. This one before us lingers because of its immense size, and the fact that it has been hidden away in this cave from the glaring eyes of the sun and lashing winds, thus the intactness of its condition. However, not being on this land can overcome time. Not being on this land can overcome time. No being on this land can overcome time. I can read. Not even remains and husks will endure. One day there will be nothing left of it either. That sounds kind of sad. Not having any traces to show that you lived once? The records left behind by humans should have something relating to the wee nut. I presume such a thing is rare for humans, no? From what I heard the elders say, aside from the Order of Skeptics, there were also researchers from the forest here seeking inquiry. Though some humans believe that the Saket wee nut is the completed state of a quicksand eel, to hold such theories and assumptions makes one worry for the contents recorded by these humans. This game has such a happy veneer, but if you only scratch the surface, you start finding a lot of suffering. Seriously. It's like, oh, look at it, it's so cute and happy and fun, and oh my god, what is happening over there? Then you get to the quest and you're like, oh, that guy's just dead. Yeah, that guy's soul got ripped out. Oh my god, that's kind of messed up. Like, holy hell. It's so dark. That information's not reliable at all. Think, these records are obviously false, yet you still enthusiastically found a human to serve as your Yasnapadi. Maybe before this crystal is entirely corroded, the poems and odes dedicated to you will have changed beyond our recognition. Maybe the Bloomguard mentioned in the odes might not be pink or cute, but instead have a rough but reliable exterior, a mild and respectful personality, and act with rationality and calmness. That sounds a lot like the idealized image of a guardian. That sounds nothing like you, Sarush. Absolutely not. Wait, I believe I understand what my elder desires. She must be reminding me to find a better way to record my deeds. My elder does possess foresight indeed. I must offer her my deepest thanks. Paimon doesn't think she meant that at all. Well, that was interesting. That was interesting and depressing. Thank you for that game. But I'll happily take the Primo Gems. Thank you very much. And then we got another one tomorrow. So yeah, we got one of these every single day. I guess it's like a couple of... you do a challenge, you make a picture, you get some lore. You find a challenge, you get some pictures, you make a lore, etc., etc. It's a cool event, though. A little slow for my taste, but it's not bad. I mean, it makes sense, though, that we're getting a slow event, considering the big one that we just did. Like, doing the whole one in the city. Like, it had cutscenes and, like, animations, artwork. Yeah, like... Of course, this event... I'm surprised that... I'm expecting a ley line overflow next, honestly. Like, we'll have this one, and then there'll be, like, a ley line overflow, maybe. Speaking of which... Speaking of ley line overflows... 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks left in this patch. Looking forward to see what kind of characters come out next. Actually, we should be getting the special program in a few days. I wonder if I'm going to be home for that, because unfortunately this weekend I'm... Oh, I got to throw this out here. I'm going to make an event. I might have to post this on the Discord as well. I'm worried that the next video that I'm going to be posting might be late, because I'm not going to be home this weekend. So I won't have any time. I will have very little time to work on it, but I'm going to try to get it done on time, or at least close to on time, but I'm just making sure that everyone... I want to make sure everyone knows that, like... I'm going to do my best, but there's a small chance... There's a chance, a real chance that it won't come on... Won't be on time. Unfortunately. So... What do I need to do now? Oh, actually, I know exactly what I need to do now, and it's every Genshin player's favorite activity. Farming mushrooms. This is no worries. Oh, appreciate that. Thank you. Because I want to get out the video on time, and I want it to be good, and I don't want to have to rush it. But yeah, I'll be with family this weekend for a few days, so unfortunately, you know, got to keep my priorities straight, right? But on a lighter note, don't push yourself. I'll try not to, but I tend to push myself a lot. But anyway, I was trying to say was this is everyone's favorite activity, right? This is what everyone in Genshin likes doing, farming mushrooms. Come, everyone, come together. Catch. Exactly. See, someone gets it. That's what we're all here for. We're here to just run around and farm mushrooms all day. Don't forget about picking flowers. Guess who's back? Back again. Bricken's back. Tell a friend. Hey, Bricken, how's it going? We're currently doing every Genshin player's favorite activity, farming mushrooms. We're trying to get level up Nilou and get her fully built. Trying to, like, you know, throw some crowns into her and do some stuff. Of course you like mushrooms. You know how many hours you spent playing Mario games? More than I'd care to admit. I've played many a Mario game in my youth. And in my old age. I'm currently doing a meme team with Nilou as a freeze enabler, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of good. Like, it's way better than it has any right to be, so far. Yeah, we'll do a bit of the mushroom farming, and then what I actually want to do, I think I'm going to take this team into the Abyss a little bit and see how it holds up. Just for a quick, like, just for, like, one round. I want to see if it does okay. And I'll probably record it, actually, because it seems like a good... I think it might be good enough for the video. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Feels safe, feels good, getting harassed by a flower, you know, the usual. What's the fastest way to get there? This way. Yeah, hopefully I don't need to do this for much longer because, man, I've killed a lot of mushrooms. I have killed an unhealthy amount of mushrooms in this game in the last week or so. Also, can I just point out how much I like this outfit for Ayaka? Not because I think the outfit's particularly, like, stylish or anything. I think it looks fine. But she's wearing pants. It's so much better. I can't get over how much better it looks with pants. But that aside. Hey, look, more mushrooms. Oh, oops. She fell really fast. She fell really fast. Okay. Oops. Don't worry, kid. She's fine. Don't worry, kid. She's fine. I swear I'm good at this game. I swear. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I'm not. What's the opposite of good? Whatever that is. Yeah, that was, oops. Yeah, that guy didn't drop a single mushroom part. What a jerk. I assume everyone's eyeing at the fact that I just plummeted to my death. I'll tell you right now, I think jazz music stops. I'd be willing to bet that, you know, as far as, like, things that kill players in this game, I think that the second highest would be mobs in the Spiral Abyss. That'd be the second highest. I think gravity would be number one. I think the most insidious killer in this game is gravity. You can disagree with me on this one, but I will die on that hill. Gravity is the true endgame. It's true. It's damn true. Tell me if this moment sounds familiar. You're playing a video game for the first time. You're running around, you're having a good time, you're having fun, you jump off a cliff, and then, while you're mid-air, soaring through the air, you ask yourself, does this game have fall damage? Want to buy Elevator Boss. Sorry, Elevator Boss is not for sale. No Elevator Boss for you. Get the aura going. Okay, good. He's just low enough to hit. Yes. Okay, at least I'm not the only one who does that. The classic moment of, does this game have fall damage? Oh, yep, it definitely has fall damage. Yep, there goes my limbs. Oh, yep, oh, my legs shattered. My knees have shot straight out of my shoulders. Oops. And then if you're also like me, when you're playing later on, after playing for a while, and then you jump off a cliff again, and then you say to yourself, oh wait, yes, this game does have fall damage, and then you hit the ground and splat. Not the crunchy sound effect. I think I've said this on stream many times. My quote when I was in college was, I just want to make noise. Because I like to make noises. I like making weird sounds.
Take flight.
Gather them all up. So long.
This dance is for you. Positions.
I see. You'd be a good linguist, maybe. Honestly, I when it comes, I can make sounds. Can I speak though? Sometimes. Man, sometimes I cannot speak English to save my life. Some days.
Whirling snow.
English is AM's hard. Gotta give you multiple personalities a voice. Nope. That sounds dangerous. Phonetics classes consists of a lot of weird noises. You know, I've seen stuff like that, like people who do like voice acting and public speaking and stuff. Their vocal exercises are they look very strange to the uninitiated. Linguistics isn't about speaking a language; it's about studying it. Interesting. Oh, maybe I'd be good at it. If it involves just making noises, I'd probably be great at it. I'm very good at that. It's one of my skills. Although I don't imagine it would look great on a resume. Just throw on my resume like, I'm good at making noises. I can make funny sounds. It'll have one of two effects when someone sees that resume. They're going to be all like, what the heck is this guy talking about? Get him out of here. Or they're going to be all like, funny sounds, get this guy an interview. That's exactly what we need here at this company. Throw you.
Take your turn. With all my strength. Coming to art.
It involves a lot of syntax and pragmatics and morphology, but phonetics is basically noises. I could do that. Two types of people. It's true.
My apologies.
It's like I often say, there are 10 types of people in this world. Those that understand binary and those who don't. And to the one person in the chat that got that joke, I salute you. That's just one of those dumb math jokes that I happen to know. Or I guess it's a binary joke. It's binary math. Yeah, binary's math, right? That's the same as, ooh, I'm excited. I'm waiting for it. Where are the mushrooms? Mushroom. Give me mushroom.
Whirling, I swear by my sword. Go as well. My will and positions.
Hold on. I will read that in just a moment. I don't want to lose track of these mushrooms, though. I'm on a slight incline. If I kill a mushroom and they drop an item, it will roll away from me. There are two types of people. Those who can extrapolate from incomplete information, and those that can't. Haha! That's a good one, too. That's a classic. Oh god, you want to? Okay, I got an awful. It's a mix of a dad joke and a grammar joke. Who wants to hear my mix of it? This is the kind of joke you hear from a dad who teaches grammar classes. But I warn you, it's pretty cheesy. It might make you cringe a little bit, so I warn you first. Do you want to hear it? Do we have a choice? You have a choice. You always have a choice. You always have a choice. But someone said hit me. Here it comes. What's the difference between a comma and a cat? What is the difference between a comma and a cat? Well, my friends, the difference between a comma and a cat is one has claws at the end of its paws, and the other one has a pause at the end of its claws. I almost screwed it up there, but yeah, I got it right. Cats have claws at the end of their paws, and a comma has a pause at the end of its claws.
Take flight.
I warned you it was bad.
Dance with the wind.
I'm getting a lot of disapproval, so that's how I know it was good. That's how you, when you have a joke like that, you know it's good with the more looks of disapproval you get at the end of it. That's like that's the metric. The more people who just look upset after and groan, you're like, that's how I know it was good. Why is money called dough? Because we need it. Oh my god. You see, that would be more funny if it wasn't true. That one's just real. That's too real. That's a good one, though. This is very quickly turning into a dad joke stream.
Cryo incarnate. Take your true full positions.
And you get to stay frozen, and goodbye.
Sakura swirl.
Okay. Oh my god, there's still more mushrooms on the map. I'm gonna check after this, and I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray that this is the last time I have to farm mushrooms this week. Because if I don't have to farm any more mushrooms, I'll be so happy. Okay, let's not accidentally kill my Ayaka again.
My opponent.
You go over there.
You will regret this.
You will regret this. Ooh, I saw a blue. We need those. Okay, this should be the last of the mushrooms that got marked on my map anyway, so you know what? Let us all pray to the mushrooms gods. Well, I'm certainly praying to the mushroom gods. Actually, isn't Nahida the god of mushrooms at this point? Isn't that lore? You know what? Yeah, Nahida's the god of the mushrooms. Well, technically, but neither here nor there. Point is, she is the god of the mushrooms. You know, I still have that quest. I haven't finished it, to go let the mushroom family know that things are not Daijobu. And I'm like, I gotta go back and tell them, be like, yeah, things went bad. I'm sorry. Okay, let's take a look at the mushroom situation. Alright. Firstly, Sucrose, I need you to make about 20 of these. Come on, +2. Sucrose, come on. That child deserves the world. Also, if there's any god worth praying... Oh, if anything god worth praying to, it's Nahida. I'll die on that hill. That child deserves the world. Nahida is great. As far as, like, all the characterization of all, like, the Archons go, she's probably my favorite so far. Okay. How many mushrooms do we need? Okay. We have 36 of the mushroom stuff right now. I am pretty sure I'm going to need more than that. Well, if I'm going to crown, if I were to go for a triple crown, which would be kind of excessive, but I could, I need more than that. Same, though I'm reserving judgment on Vendi until the second story quest. If we ever get a second story quest, like, my goodness, Venti, please. I find his characterization really funny, though. He's the Archon of the Nation of Wind, one of the oldest gods in the lore, and he is terrible at his job. He just doesn't do his job. It's like, aren't you supposed to be getting, like, the people to pray to you and, like, take care of your people? And he's like, nah, I'm just gonna get smashed at the bar. And it's like, bruh. We will at the end, and it will rip our hearts out, trust me. You're probably right. That's usually how that kind of stuff goes, huh? Anything Genshin lore related, it's all happy. Everything was happy and good. until it wasn't. He is so traumatized, it's not even funny. He's pretty traumatized. That's probably why he's, like, you know, smashed in the bar all the time. Okay. So, I'm going to do a quick run of this. I'm just going to do the first half, and I'm going to record this for posterity's sake. So the team was Ayaya, John, Shanhua, and Nilou. I said that as incorrect as possible. And then for the second half, I'm not going to complete the second half probably, but I will bring a team just in case I decide to change my mind. To which I will do a very traditional by the numbers Dia build. I just noticed the team I'm going in is like all 5 stars. Look at that. Perfect pronunciation as always. Indeed. Increase normal and charge attack damage. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get my recording software open. I say open, it's already open. I'm streaming with it. We're going to record this. So, I want this to look good, but I think this should be good, right? This should be doable. Do that. Immediately get hit. Do the burst. Get the aura going. Reposition for maximum damage. Now, the positioning here sucks. I will say that outright. There we go. That's a lot better. Because I can keep them both frozen and in melee range. I'm not going for a great time here, by the way. I'm literally just doing this as a... mostly for background footage for the next video, but... Okay, I'm, like, not paying attention. Also trying to get my burst back, because I think the second phase here, the second wave is the troubling one. Get the attack speed buff on Jean. Sneak her burst in, get them both frozen. Get the aura going. Getting hit by something while it's frozen feels bad. Get one shot because I hate this floor with all my heart. Off I go. Talk to you later, and don't push yourself. I'll do my best. Thanks for stopping by, Brick, and appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to scrap that recording. I don't think there's anything good there. Delete. Try that again. I gotta say, always good to have some background. It's true. This floor is the bane of my existence. I feel you. It is so hard to showcase stuff here because it's so strict. Because, like, if you screw up even a little bit, you have no wiggle room. You just get, like, murdered. These enemies don't make for good, like, showcase material. Unfortunately. I mean, they do. They actually do. If you can get a good recording of you getting, like, a really good run on them, it looks incredible. But it could take you up to 50 times before you get one that looks half decent. Believe me, I know. I was doing it for... That was my last weekend when I was working on the Hazo video. I was in the ear for hours. Literal hours. Probably about 6 hours of just, like, I need a good shot of Hazo doing something cool. He could do it. I knew he could do it. The damage was there. It was just, as soon as I screwed up, he got one tapped, and I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. Okay, the positioning there should be good. Okay, that was not right, but that's okay. Yeah, I will say you definitely give up a little bit of damage.
Sakura swirl.
You give up potentially a good chunk of damage by using this setup, unfortunately, but you do make up some of it with convenience. Alright, is that enough for a burst? It is.
Swear by my sword. Unleash. Do your master's bidding. This dance is for you. Follow my strength. Yeah.
Get the aura going, switch to Ayaya. They also don't like staying frozen for long periods of time, which is kind of annoying. It is definitely a them problem, though.
No escape.
Oh, I didn't switch characters and I got hit 3 times.
I will not stand for this.
Okay, I am going to get out of here for now. I cleared it without stars, and I'm fine with that. I got my 36 stars. I did it perfectly eventually, but that took longer than I care to admit. Okay, we're going to stop recording. I'm going to rename that one, because I can actually use a lot of that. It's not great, but I can use it. Okay, so this is Freeze Nilou Abyss 1. Brackets bad. There we go.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often.
I'm gonna do it in floor. I'm gonna try it in floor 11 next. Because again, the team works, but the floor makes it just miserable. So we'll do a similar run, but this time I am gonna do the order a little differently. So Ayaya still first, then John, then Nilou, then Shenhe. I think I want to focus on that freeze. And then for the second half, I'll just use Nahida and I don't know, Shinsho, Lisa, Yao Yao. There we go. That's a team, right? I don't know if I'm going... I don't know how far I'm going to go into this. I just want to get... Again, it's just getting some background video and some showcase material, potentially, but... A big part, because I know I'm not going to have a lot of time to work on it on the weekend, I want to take advantage while I have some time now, you know? So I appreciate people sticking around and hanging out while I'm doing this. Kind of seeing my behind-the-scenes process of how I get my background video. It's not super complicated or anything like that, but it is all part of the process.
Wind, hear me. Positions. By ordinance divine. Obey. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Oh, they're running away from me. Did you all see that? Was his shield frozen, but he wasn't? If that's the case, that's very funny.
Follow my strength. Take flight.
Ha, he got frozen before he got his shield up. Take that, jerk.
Sakura swirl. Barbados. Guide us. Dance with the waves. My apologies.
Not bad. It's always fun to see the wizard behind the curtain. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Alright, let's just rename that one now. So this is Freeze Nilou Abyss 2. And yeah, I think I'll go one more floor in. One more floor in, and then, you know, I know this team's gonna murder this floor, so I'm not too worried about it.
I see everything.
I see everything.
Sharing my
I
knowledge.
have a friend of mine he doesn't play Genshin,
Oh, my sword. Let me
but every time he hears me playing Nahida, if I'm over at his place and I'm doing my dailies or something,
You're in for a little shock.
He always says it's like it's she. I hear that character keep on saying I see everything, and he just wishes that she said like I see everything, which I find hilarious. That like just the idea of Nahida just going off like I see everything. All right, let's just have them come to me. Do that.
Come a little closer.
Look at that.
Come a little closer.
Definitely gonna have some. I think I'm gonna have good results when I'm doing the Bloom, at least a Bloom team with Nilou. I think that'll work really well. All right, what was the second floor here again? I actually don't remember. All right, recording. This is a recording for Abyss number 2. Or Abyss 11, Chamber 2. Ah. Switch characters, please.
All eyes on me. Do your master's bidding. Manifest. Embrace the ice.
Okay, I don't like the way these guys split up, but seems okay.
Barbados. Positions. My will and Kamisato art. Seletsu. My apologies.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Like, if I'm doing a freeze team, the only difference is, like, instead of Jean, I would be running, oh my. No, whoa, stop that. Woo, that was close. Instead of Jean, my freeze character would be Kokomi. And my healer would also be Kokomi, so that would be, I wouldn't be using Jean.
My ordinance divine.
I'd be using Kazuha instead. And Kazuha's broken, though, so that's the only thing that's just like, I wish I could fit Kazuha into this team. I could almost do it, but might not be ideal, and I don't think running a team without a healer, especially in this kind of an Abyss, is particularly viable. Okay, let's enable this one. So this is Freeze, Nilou, Abyss 3. Cool. Alright, it's all coming together. And I think I'll take it all the way, actually. Sir, can you get down from there, please? Buddha!
Come a little closer.
Man, this Hyper Bloom team is so good. As an aside, like, man, this team is so good. Ow!
Come a little closer.
Uh-oh.
Come a little closer.
I ran into juice.
You're in for a little shock. Hey! Take yourselves at home. Rain cutter. Know my soul.
Just gotta focus on this for just a second.
Don't be scared.
Yep, I'm frozen.
Come a little closer.
Oh no! The power of Guhua! The power of Guhua is getting me frozen.
Know my soul.
You're in for a little shock.
Ooh, any Europeans here? If so, any plans to watch Eurovision? I am not European. And I don't know what Eurovision is. I'm gonna Google that. What is Eurovision? What is Eurovision? Eurovision. Oh, it's a Eurovision Song Contest. Abbreviated to ESC, is an international song competition comprised annually by the European Broadcasting Union. Oh, neat. Sounds fun. Very big deal over here. I've never. Well, I guess it makes sense that as a non-European, I probably wouldn't have heard of it before. Sounds cool though. It's campy and silly, and I enjoy it. Hey, if there's two, I love campy and silly things. I think it's all right. Being silly and just having fun, I think, is a lost. It's a lost art form in a sense. It's kind of fun to just not take yourself so seriously some days. Oh, hello. Hello. In case anyone's curious, my cat has just barged into my room. Hi, Cassie. What can I do you for, Cassie? Hey, Cassie? Hi. It's the little guy who woke me up at 5 a.m. this morning. Hi, what do you want? You want to say hi to the chat? You want to say hi? Hold on. You want to say hi, Bubby? Hey.
So this is a day in the life of
Say
a
something.
traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
Apparently he doesn't want to say anything. I put the mic up to his face. He didn't seem to care. Oop. I'm dropping things. Oh dear. It's a catastrophe. Hey Cassie, the chat says hi to you. You could at least say hi back. Wow. So rude.
As a jeweler cherishes
Kitty hugs. Don't worry, I'll send another picture on the Discord. Let's see if I can snap one of them right now. Hey, good boy. Alright, I got a picture of him. I'll send it on the Discord after stream. Actually, no, I'll send it right now. I'll send it right now.
I only wish life could
Let's
be a
see,
beach
where is
just
the
a
cat
little more
pat
often.
pictures?
How greedy of me.
Hi. Oh my goodness. Hello, buddy. He's being very friendly. My flash was on, so he has some particularly menacing looking eyes right now. I didn't realize auto flash was on. He seemed indifferent towards it, as per most things. I've been recording this whole time. Hold on. I'm going to scrap this recording. This recording's not good. Let's try that again. Start recording. Hello, just someone. How you doing? Welcome back.
So this is a day in the life of a traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. Wait, hear me. Follow my strength.
Right.
My apologies.
Oh, so far so good. Well, that was close. Get some healing going. Get a Nilou burst out there for some quick freeze.
Do your master's bidding. Transfigure. Whirling snow.
Get the freeze aura going.
My will embrace the ice.
And fire everything.
My apologies.
Definitely missing having Kazuha for this team right now, but it's not bad. There might be a way I can fit Kazuha in here still, but I'll have to put some thought into it. Not bad, though. Feels good. Feels very good, in fact. I couldn't dream of beating even one of those things. Oh, don't worry, you'll get there. It just takes time. Time, a little bit of practice, and a little bit of luck. But you will get there. Like with most things, you just need some perseverance. And this is Freeze, Nilou, Abyss, not Abyss 4. Remember, always label your files, especially when you're working with big video files. I barely chat since yesterday, my bad. Hey, no worries! I just appreciate you being here and hanging out. If you don't feel up to chatting, there's no worries. No stress. The Discord link doesn't seem to work for me. Oh. That's strange. It's a new Discord link. Let me try. Let me check it. It should work. I mean, I can fetch you a new one, see if that's any better. Invite people. Here, I'll get you a fresh one. It is the same link, actually, but... Weird. Oh, hang on, it's working now. Okay, good. What was the last thing in this floor, anyway? Oh, yeah, it's this.
Everyone hold hands.
I might as well finish it, right?
Let me read you a verse.
Come a little closer. Surrendering will be gentle.
Throw. Share my knife. No, my sword.
Oh, shoot.
Witness the power of
Stupid lightning shields.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
The insolent shall be punished. I'm not insolent. You're insolent.
No, my sword. Ring cutter. I have some for you.
Ooh. Ha ha ha, my Helios almost died just now.
Commit to memory. I see everything.
You're in for a little shock.
Oh wow, I actually went over time. Dang. Probably because I screwed up on the beginning of that, but that's fine.
Let me weave you a verse. Be gone.
Be gone. No, you be gone. Be gone, knave. Be gone from this realm.
Out of my sight.
Cool. I used the one in the description and that one didn't work. Oh! Oh, that's so strange. Okay, I'm gonna have to... I'll have to do something about that then, because if the description one ain't working, that's a bad. I might have to just adjust it. I'll update this one's description. And hopefully that... There we go. I updated the one in the description, so then that one should work now too, but... By the way, how are you today? I am kind of sick, actually. I'm not doing great, but I'll be alright. I'm probably going to go ahead and just lie down after stream and just take a little bit of a nap. But I will be okay.
A blade embraces its duty.
And how's everyone else in the chat doing?
Their gems.
I hope everyone's doing well. I hope I'm putting on a good show for everyone, even though I am basically in shambles. coming up with some interesting ideas. But yeah, this first team so far, this is like the first team we've really recorded for so far. And I gotta say, it's not bad. That's something I can say right now. I can, even without building Nilou fully, I can actually run a lot of the... I can do a lot of the tests for some of the teams. Like the Freeze team I could test. Let's see. What teams can I test? This one I can test, and this one I can test. So we got like 3 teams we can do before having to crown her. You know what? I feel like I don't need to do this, but I feel like it. I want to punch the wolf. Same, I hope everyone is doing great. Yep. As long as everyone's doing better than me right now, then everything is good. Like I said, I am in shambles today. I was telling this earlier, like, after stream yesterday, I basically had to like pass out for an hour because I was just so tired for some reason. I just no energy. Like, I did some stuff for work, and then I was like, okay, I'm bed, goodbye. And then today, I went to bed early last night, got woken up by my cat at 5 a.m., couldn't get back to sleep for a couple hours, and then I was just like, nah, I can't start stream yet. I am barely able to keep my eyes open, and my head is pounding. I need to delay things a little bit. And that helped. It definitely helped, but I'm definitely I'm hurting a little bit still. But like I said, I will be okay. Don't push it. Careful. Don't get sick when you're going to see family this weekend. Yeah, I know. But even if I was horribly ill, this particular family function, I wouldn't be missing for anything. It's I don't know if I should go into this or not. I don't want to be a downer, right? And I don't know if it's too personal, but I can probably talk about it. It's probably fine. It's a memorial. So it's not a particularly happy event, but it doesn't matter. I'm being there, right? It doesn't matter. Take rest. It will be bad if you push yourself to the limits. But I like that song, though. You know the one. Push it to the limit. No, I get where you're all coming from. Don't worry. I'm taking care of myself. I'll be taking it easy for the rest of the day. I don't have anything else to do for work today. And I don't have anything else I have to really get done besides a little bit of grocery shopping, so... And I can just do that. I can do that real quick and be over and done with it in like just a few minutes. So, nothing to worry about. And, alright, perfect. Actually... Oh, crap. I'm in combat. Okay, I don't need to do changes. This is fine. Because what I'm going to do... I'm going to record this, but I'm going to do this because of... I want this to look good. Fight, 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 fight. I'm going to record this one. And I need high crit rate. I need to make sure I'm critting like every hit. So we're going to use a little bit of food to circumvent this a little bit. Do that. Here we go. Not bad, I gotta say, that was pretty good. Just trying to sneak in a little bit of extra energy whenever I can. Because I want to go for that, the full combo again if I can. Also, Me6 isn't around, so you can dab. Yes, dab to your heart's content. Man, he died really fast. So this is Vape Dia. Wolf boss. But okay, this is pretty good actually. But I think I might need to. Do I need to adjust the order? I don't think so. I think this is fine.
Sun's out, guns out. It sucks that I got so much work to do.
It's definitely a little cheesy because I don't have a really good way of getting energy back without riding Shogun. But I think even without it, it's not bad. I need something with some health. And I don't want to do the chicken volunteer. He moves. He moves around too much when you throw a pyro at him. You know, on days like today when you're just like have barely any energy, caffeine is magical. You know, caffeine is basically magic as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so I'm not recording this one. This is just more of a personal test. I'm definitely noticing the fact that Bennett's using the wrong weapon, but that's fine. So how's this feel with just normals? Okay, the infused normals still feel pretty good. Cool. Alright, just want to do a quick run over there. Feels like me every day. Well, yeah, because you're always waking up at like 10 o'clock at night. You're on like Bizarro reverse time. You're on reverse time, but you're also in the future. So like it throws me right. I can't even make heads or tails of it. I don't even know when you are. Maybe I lack vitamin D. That's why. Well, depending on where you live. Well, actually, if you're up at nights most of the time anyway, yeah, probably. If I'm being honest. I know I do. It's a Canadian thing. All Canadians lack vitamin D. Mainly because half the year we don't see the sun. And what? I'm sorry. I just chose a random statue. I didn't expect to find a Sealy. Excuse you? What are you doing here? Hello. Alrighty, I'm gonna head out. See you all later. Alright, take care, Fardaris. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate having you here. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Oh my goodness. When was the last time any of you saw a Sealy in like a region, in like one of the older regions? Oh. Oh, it was an exquisite chest.
Well, how about that?
Oh. Yeah, how about that? Oh my goodness. That's amazing. My room's time zone is quite different from where I actually live. You make up your own time zone.
Let's get it on.
You're running on Kira time. It's very it's a unique time zone. Not many people have heard of it, right? Let's see, who's a good target that doesn't have like a multiple phase and will stay still for me? You know, maybe it is just the... Okay, you know what? It really is just the chicken, isn't it? Okay, I really just need to get everyone's burst up, and I can actually get the bursts up here, because thankfully the chicken, our chicken friend, keeps a collection of mushrooms right nearby where he operates from.
One with nature.
And also this gives me a chance to fix our boy Bennett's weapon. Okay. Move back up here. We fix his weapon. I mean, it doesn't have to be a Sapwood Blade, but... Or it doesn't have to be a Skyward Blade. I can use Alley Flash. That might actually be better. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, we just need our lovely mushroom contestant. Our willing volunteer to not be too active. I will record this one because I want to see if I can get like a good visual like combo where I can just blow them up in one hit, essentially. Now, if I really wanted to do it crazy, I'd use Mona for this as well, but...
Adorn my knight.
Everybody stand positions.
Here we go. Oh, I didn't pop the food buff. Oh, nuts.
Dance with the waves. All my strength.
Unfortunate. I'll have to scrap that one. Bullying the chicken again. I always bully the chicken. So we're going to delete that recording because that is not usable, unfortunately. As they say in Magic the Gathering, sadness on the stack, it resolves. Alright, I'm going to switch Bennett back over to Skyward Blade because I want the energy recharge to make this a little faster. And once we get everyone's burst back up, I will remember to pop the crit food this time. Because I have a good crit rate on my Dia, but, you know, I want to guarantee it. Alright, perfect. Now, we have to do one last step here, because I used up my last good food. I can use the 5-star food, I could use Adeptus Temptation, but would it give me enough crit rate? I'd be pushing it. So now, do I have... Oh, no, I don't. I need cheese. Hold on, we're making cheese. Alright, let's cook like... Let's make like 40 cheeses. Then we're going to accelerate that. And I don't know if you guys know about this. I don't know where I got this from. I actually have no idea what quest gave me this thing. But the thing that lets you accelerate your cooking when you're making... you're making cooking supplies. And you can just like turn other items into speed. Shit's magical. I love it. Alright, let's make some pile-em-ups. Cook. Alright, D-Luke, I need you... We're gonna make 20 of these. I need at least one. I'd like more, but I would like at least one. Okay, D-Luke, I see you're a funny man. Making jokes now. Okay, D-Luke, I see. Well, it's fine. I only need one. Jerk. I finally passed 411 Chamber 3 by leveling up some of my characters. What advice do you have for floor 12? My advice for floor 12 is pray. Okay, actual advice for floor 12. The hardest floor, the hardest chamber is Chamber 1. By far, everything after Chamber 1 is a lot easier by comparison. So, for Chamber 1, take it slow. Don't worry about the stars. Play everything as safe as possible. Make sure you have a healer on both sides. And just go slow. As long as you get it within those 10 minutes, you're fine. And then the next floor, it's mostly just boss fights after that, which are a lot more manageable. So, Hyper Bloom teams are really good against the bosses. Like, just any team that has good single target after the first floor, or the first chamber, you're gold. But yeah, just do everything you can to just pass Chamber 1. Freeze teams are really good against that because you can protect yourself. Shields are really valuable. And is there anything else I can add to that? And yeah, just anything that can help boost your survivability. Because those Consecrated Beasts, the new one, they hit like a dump truck. They will one-shot you a lot of the time. So another bit of advice, just you gotta be patient. There's a real likelihood you're gonna find yourself restarting a lot. So just take a deep breath, keep calm, and carry on. I believe in you. You can do it. Alright, now this is going to be my magnificent punch combo. We need a good recording of this. And no problem, I'm happy to help, and like I said, I wish you luck.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's hit. You asked for it.
That was weird. Did I not vape? I mean, the damage was good, but I didn't think I saw a single vape in there.
Go ahead. Follow my streak. Your mommy teach you that?
Good enough, though. I think that will actually work just fine. Got to see him chunk it. Got to chunk him quite a lot. So this is Vape Dia Chicken. So we got a couple of teams though that seem they're gonna. I feel like we have a couple of teams that are gonna make this video really. That's gonna look good in the video. The ones I'm feeling confident about so far, the Freeze team looks pretty good. This one looks really good. Like this Dia Punch team seems really good and pretty fun. And then, other than that, the other ones I'm pretty confident with. We have a Taser team that looks pretty good too. And we also have this Hyper Bloom team. Which, oh, I need to do an experiment with. This does not need to be recorded. This just needs to be tested. So, I commonly run this team with Shinsho in it. And instead I'm trying Nilou in place of Shinsho. I give up the Shinsho damage, hopefully for more consistency. But we will see, and Simon makes the best test for this. So our test is going to be how much damage we can do before his first stealth phase. That's the test. That's our benchmark, so let's go.
Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
Alright, so he's at about half?
Come a little closer.
So just under half. Not bad, not bad. So now we're gonna pop Shinsho in and see how much better or worse it is.
Justice.
And of course Shinsho's burst is up, and that was without Nahida burst. That's an important distinction. I'm not bursting with Nahida because that will color the damage. Alright, Simon, ready for round 2?
Ring cutter. No, my sword. Don't be scared. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Oh yeah, no. Shinsho's rain swords are way better for application. Dang. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, that means this team is probably a fail. Big sad. Big sad. It works. The team does in fact work, and it's not bad. But it is not as good as the Shinsho version. So now, what if we do this differently now? Let's do this completely differently now. So what if the team consisted of Cookie and Nilou?
Anything I can help you with?
So now Cookie's the one doing the Hyper Blooms, and Nilou's the on-field. So this is the next test. We're gonna do it live. Cookie is relatively well built, but she's currently sharing artifacts with Lisa, so just gonna have to steal those all back. Same artifacts at Paradise Lost. So she's using an HP, that's right, that's correct enough. I'd rather have a better one there, and then we'll grab this. I need more Elemental Mastery. Oh, I have... I need a 5-star Elemental Mastery Circlet. That's what I need for this set. Elemental Mastery is at a okay 491. 491. Oh, it's because I'm using a HP Goblet instead of a Elemental Mastery one. I should have another EM one I can use. Yeah, I'll just take Lisa's. There we go. Which this does mean I can actually use a different Elemental Mastery Circlet if I have one. And I do, but either they're not leveled up or Nahida's using it, and I don't want to do that, so we'll stick with as is. Gives us a hearty 677, so less than Lisa. So this will, the Hyper Bloom damage will be less than Lisa, but we'll see. This is about testing consistency and overall DPS. So this is probably our final test for this style of team. For now, at least. With Nilou being the driver, I do want her... This is where the crowned attack, or the crowned skill actually comes into play, but... Let's give it a go. It's okay. It's a little bit better than the Lisa version, but not bad though. It is not bad. What are we thinking about this team? How do we feel about it? You know, there might be a universe where the best way of doing it is kind of not throwing Yao Yao on the field, like just ignoring her unless I need her. Oh my god, Uruguay is so cute. Look at that funky little rabbit doing his thing. I definitely think this team's decent, though. It's Hyper Bloom. It can't be that bad. It'll never be bad. As long as the Hyper Bloom works, it's probably solid. So I will do another round with Simon once he respawned. If I was smart, I wouldn't have killed him there. But what are you going to do? What's his respawn timer? Hopefully it's not too long. Oh, he's back up already. Okay, that was really, really fast, actually. What the heck? Okay, so what the test I want to do now is Nahida's Dendro application enough? Can we bypass Yao Yao? Instinct says maybe. Yeah, it seems fine, about the same. Maybe a little bit better. it'll take some work, and as if Nilou gets better equipment, that'll definitely help things out a fair bit. But even just on its own, it's fine. And also if Cookie Shinobu gets a little bit of extra elemental mastery. Actually, I can probably sneak a little bit more onto her, I think. Yeah, I have an EM cup, don't I? I have a few of them lying around. Or Kappa hourglass. Yeah, most of them seem to be... Most of them are in use. Oops. I might have a free one. Let's check. Not leveled up, but... yeah, let's steal jeans for now. So that puts me up to 884. That's not bad. By the way, do you have TikTok? I don't have a TikTok account, by the way. But I do sometimes. Like, I don't make TikToks, if that's what you're actually asking now. I just, I'll watch stuff on TikTok periodically. Mostly just stuff people send to me. Why do you ask? Do you plan to open one? I hadn't put much thought into it, if I'm being honest, but I could. Think I should? I just don't know what I would put up there, really. How does one TikTok? What do you put on TikTok? What is something interesting that I could put on TikTok? If, hypothetically, if I were to set up a TikTok account, a showcase, maybe? Well, maybe. I mean, like, How long can a TikTok be? A minute? Is that like as long as the videos can be? It's a minute, right? Oh, can you do longer ones? I don't really know. I don't know enough about the platform to know what I can actually do, what I can and can't do in it. Alright, let's see how this looks when I pop everything. Seems pretty good. Damage test or showcase, maybe memes, maybe. I'll put some thought into it. I'll see what I can come up with. I might set up something like that. Cause that's what all the big YouTubers do, right? You gotta have you have to put up your daily shorts. You have to have a TikTok. You have to have Instagram and all the social medias that I don't like using. Oh, I'm not a social media person. I'm such a shut-in when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm like, oh. I don't even know where to begin with half that stuff. But no, it's not a bad idea, though. I'll put some thought into it. It requires additional time, though. Yeah. Additional time that, unfortunately, I don't really have at the moment. Not right now, at least. Hey, maybe if I ever really become YouTube famous, you know, like I actually get, like, I get to be, like, monetized and I'm actually making money off it. I can make it like a job, almost. And then I could do it. Then I wouldn't be, working another job and, having to take care of all this other stuff. I could put more focus into it, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. Also because they have different video size. Yeah, that's another thing I know with, it's a thing that's also with shorts that is a real pain to work with, is that you have to change the format that you're working with, which gets really awkward. It really likes fighting with me on it. Okay, so anyway, I'm feeling pretty good about these builds so far, though. We got a couple so far that feel good. And I think these Nilou builds are going to be solid. I think there's something here. Now, it definitely helps that I have, like, a lot of, like, the really busted characters to help push it forward. Like, you know, I have, Nahida here. I have, like, Nahida. Okay, it's really just Nahida. Nahida's busted. And Cookie. Cookie's good, too. Cookie's really good. Cookie. Hello, good evening from Africa. Oh, hello, Mason. How you doing? Greetings from Canada. How's life treating you today? I hope you're doing well. Unfortunately, I am. We're just kind of wrapping things up here right now. I just finished a whole bunch of tests for different meme off-meta Nilou teams, and we got a couple of good ones. I can kind of just show, as a recap, I'll just kind of show what we worked on, what we got so far. We got a Hyper Bloom team with Nilou as the driver. It's working pretty good. Oh, I just realized something. Once I get Cookie Shinobu up to level 80 or even 90, this will be even better. We got a Dia Vape team with her that's really good. That seems pretty good. Trying to do a Vape team with her as the driver, but I haven't quite found the right balance yet. Haven't tested the Taser team yet. And finally, we have a Freeze team that actually worked pretty good. Also, it's great. Starting a solar business. Finished designing some products and designs up. Oh, it's cool. Very good, very good. That sounds actually really interesting. Good night for India. You getting? Oh, it sounds like you're. Yeah, we got to start wrapping things up. So, it's interesting. As a side note, I'm noticing that I have a very diverse viewership. I have people from all over the world who watch my stuff, and I think that's so cool. That's so interesting to me. And the irony is that there's barely anyone who watches me from Canada. I'm unknown in my own country. It's incredible. Well, anyway, I think that's all for me, though. I think I'm about ready to sign off. And just want to say thanks to everyone who stopped in, anyone who hung out for like the whole stream, just everyone. You know, I really appreciate y'all. So I hope you had a good time. I hope I was a good host, so to speak. I hope I was entertaining. And also, I use Ganyu, Ayaka, Nilou, and Bennett. That sounds like a pretty solid team, too. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage in one team. Thanks, I enjoyed the videos. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying them. And yes, I'm going to go to bed now and take some... I'm going to take a Tylenol and go to bed now and hope I feel better in the morning. So, take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, cheers. And thank you for the cookie. I appreciate it. Take care.